The arena of life is not a gentle place. It's a coliseum, vast and unforgiving, where every soul steps into the ring with dreams in their heart and doubts clawing at their mind. You stand there, at the edge of your own story, with a choice so stark it burns. Fall forward into the unknown or stay tethered to the safe, the familiar, the average. Average is a velvet cage, comfortable, quiet, but a cage nonetheless. It whispers promises of ease, but it robs you of the fire that makes you human. To fall forward is to choose the jagged path, the one that cuts, bruises, and demands everything. You've got it. It's the path where legends are forged, where the ordinary is shattered, and where you meet the version of yourself you were always meant to become. Look at the world around you. It's 2025, a time of relentless noise screens, screaming, opinions colliding, chaos masquerading as progress. The average life is a conveyor belt. Wake up, scroll, work, sleep, repeat. It's safe, predictable, but it's not living, existing. Deep in your gut, you know this. You feel the ache, the pull of something greater, something that calls you to step out, to risk, to dare. That's not a coincidence. That's your soul reminding you that you weren't born to blend. And you were born to stand out, to carve your name into the stone of history, not to let it fade into the dust of forgotten dreams. Think about Thomas Edison, a man who failed 1,000 times before he lit up the world. They called him mad, obsessive, a fool chasing shadows. But every time he fell forward. Each misstep was a lesson. Each failure, a brick in the foundation of his greatness. He didn't sit in the comfort of average, didn't bow to the skeptics who said it couldn't be done. He burned with a vision so fierce it outshone the darkness of doubt. That same fire lives in you. It's not reserved for the Edisons or the Carnegies or the Disneys of the world. It's in your veins, waiting for you to claim it. But claiming it starts with your mind. Your mind is the battlefield where dreams are won or lost. The average person lets their thoughts run wild, a stampede of fear, excuses, and what-ifs trampling their potential. They see obstacles and call them walls. You've got to see them as doors. Every challenge is an invitation. Every setback a setup for a comeback. Abraham Lincoln lost elections, businesses, and loved ones, yet he stood tall, not because he was born great, but because he refused to let his mind kneel to defeat. He trained it, disciplined it, and turned it into a weapon of resilience. You must do the same. Guard your thoughts like a fortress. Let no doubt trespass. No fear take root. Fill your mind with possibility, with purpose, with the unshakable. Belief that you are capable of more. Belief is your anchor. It's not a wish, not a fleeting hope. It's a conviction forged in fire. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. Imagine that. The man who built an empire of dreams was once told he had none, but he believed in his vision when no one else did. He saw castles where others saw sketches, magic where others saw madness. That's what belief does. It paints a world that doesn't yet exist and dares you to build it. Right now, you're carrying a vision, maybe buried under years of doubt or distraction, but it's there. It's a spark, a whisper, a blueprint of the life you're meant to live. Don't let it stay a sketch. Believe in it with every fiber of your being. Let it be your North Star, guiding you through the storms of life. Clarity comes next. Belief without clarity is like a ship without a compass, drifting lost, at the mercy of the waves. You've got to know what you're chasing, not the world's version of success money status, applause, but your version. What sets your soul on fire? What makes your heart race and your eyes light up? Henry Ford didn't just want to build a car. He wanted to change how the world moved. He saw it clearly, a vision so vivid it pulled him through every failure, every critic, every sleepless night. Sit with yourself. Strip away the noise. Ask the hard questions. What do I want? Why? Does it matter? The answers will be your map, your compass, your reason to keep going when the world tells you to stop. Purpose is the fuel. It's the why that gets you out of bed when your body screams for rest, when your mind begs for surrender. Purpose isn't found in a job title or a bank account. It's deeper, carved into the core of who you are. Oprah Winfrey didn't rise from poverty to power because she chased fame. She chased purpose, a calling to tell stories, to lift voices, to inspire. Your purpose might be to create, to teach, to heal, to build, to lead. Whatever it is, it's yours, and it's sacred. Find it, protect it. Let it be the drumbeat that drives every step you take. Discipline is the bridge between purpose and reality. Dreams are beautiful, but they're weightless without action. Discipline is action made relentless. It's showing up when you're tired, when you're scared, when the world feels heavy. Michael Jordan didn't become the greatest by talent alone. He was the first in the gym, the last to lead, shooting thousands of shots long after the crowd went home. Discipline is your promise to yourself, a vow that says, I will show up for my dreams, no matter what. It's not glamorous. It's sweat, sacrifice, and saying no to the easy road. But every time you choose discipline over distraction, you're chiseling away at the average, sculpting the extraordinary. Action is where it all comes alive. You can dream, believe, plan, and pray, but without action, it's all just noise. Action is courage in motion. It's taking the leap, even when your knees shake. It's writing the first page, making the first call, taking the first step. Look at J.K. Rowling, typing in cafes, broke and broken, pouring her soul into a story the world didn't yet know it needed. She didn't wait for permission or perfection, she acted. Every great achievement in history began with someone who dared to move. Don't wait for the stars to align or the fear to fade. Act now, act messy, act afraid, just act. Gratitude keeps you grounded. In the pursuit of greatness, it's easy to fixate on what you don't have. More time, more money, more luck. But pause, look around, you're breathing, you're here, you have a chance. Gratitude isn't just saying thank you, it's seeing the wealth in what you already hold. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in a cell, yet he emerged not with bitterness, but with gratitude for the chance to change a nation. Be grateful for the struggle it's shaping you. Be grateful for the dream it's guiding you. Gratitude turns scarcity into abundance, despair into hope. It's the lens that makes every moment a gift, every challenge a teacher. Adaptability is your armor. Life is not a straight line. It's a labyrinth full of twists, dead ends, and unexpected storms. The average cling to plans, rigid and unyielding, only to break when the winds of change blow. The great ones bend, they pivot, they learn. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company, yet he didn't crumble. He adapted, built anew, and returned to create a legacy that reshaped the world. When life shifts, shift with it. When the path crumbles, forge a new one. Adaptability isn't weakness, it's wisdom, the courage to evolve. Resilience is your heartbeat. You will fall, you will fail. The question is not if, but what you do next. Resilience is the art of rising, again and again, no matter how hard the hit. Look at Muhammad Ali, not just a champion in the ring, but a man who stood for his truth against a world that tried to silence him. He was stripped of his title, his prime, his freedom, yet he rose, stronger, fiercer, unbreakable. Resilience isn't about avoiding pain, it's about walking through it, learning from it, letting it forge you into something greater. Every scar is a story, every fall a step closer to triumph. Learning is your lifeline. The world is a classroom, and every moment is a lesson. The average stop learning